Eastern Ghouta is a suburb on the siege. The airstrikes have become a daily occurrence here. Racing from emergency to emergency, there seems to be no end to the violence. And when half of the population that live here are children, it's them who suffer the most. Mahmoud, just 3 years old, survived the attack unhurt. His brother was lost in the rubble. Altogether, 8 civilians were pulled out of the remains of their homes. They survived this attack, but they can't escape the siege. Surrounded for the past 5 years, the UN has recently described Eastern Ghouta as the epicenter of suffering in Syria. For almost 400,000 people, that means daily misery with little food, winter temperatures, and heavy bombardment. Once the dust settles, the children are sent out to search for firewood. Suleiman has lost 1 child to this war, and she's struggling to feed the others. Eastern Ghouta might be 20 minutes drive from Damascus, but food is 15 times more expensive than the capital.
I have 6 children. How am I meant to feed them? I can't even afford to buy them bread. All they have is a mouthful each. They never get full. Have mercy on us.
In an attempt to escape the shelling, Abu Ibrahim has made this abandoned building his home. With no windows, he's chosen to face the cold rather than the bombs. His 2 boys exposed to the chill of winter.
When it comes to food, we can't afford to buy much. We eat day by day. We can't afford to buy wood, so we burn whatever we can find. I've burnt most of my belongings that I took with me when we were displaced.
No aid has been allowed into the area since November. Without vital supplies, tens of thousands of children face the threat of malnutrition. As the attacks continue, the Syrian and Russian governments say their forces only attack Islamist rebels in the area. For many children here, they've been born into this brutal siege, and if something isn't done soon, it's all they will ever come to know. Nawal Al-Makhafi, BBC News.